Hello, children. I hope you all are in good health and high spirits. We are continuing with our chapter 2, The End of Bipolarity, in which we have already done the disintegration of USSR. I had also explained to you the unipolar world, and now we come to the topic Middle East crisis. For this, we first need to know what is Middle East basically. Without any political, socio-economic, territorial or ethnic and sectarian conflict and problems, it's really very hard to find any nation. Conflict and terrorism go basically hand in hand throughout the world. There's no such country left where there is no terrorism or there is no conflict. But the emergence of terrorist activities nowadays is more appropriate in the Middle East. The current global wave of terrorist violence in many ways was fueled by conflicts and events in the Middle East, particularly the enduring Arab-Israeli conflict and issue of the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, popularly known as ISIS. Addressing the motives and factors that give rise to terrorism and sustain it is often more effective than trying to combat its symptoms and effects. So now in this topic, we are going to examine the root causes of conflicts and terrorism in the Middle East. Here is the map of the Middle East basically. I'll tell you a few countries: Sudan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Syria, so on and so forth. Now, what is more important is who controls the Middle East. At its greatest extent, Middle East was basically controlled by the Arabians or the Arab Empire and the Roman Empire. The Romans and Arabians controlled the Middle East to the greater extent. And why is the Middle East so important? Because of its rich history and the origin of its first civilization, the major monotheist faiths, and its strategic position and owning the major resources that the most powerful countries fight in a sort of non-spoken war. Rich history, obviously, because in the Middle East, the civilization, the earliest civilization, what we talk about, existed here. And the monotheist, mono means single and theist means the belief in God. And its strategic position, strategic means it is very ideally located place and owning the major resources. All the major resources, the important resources are contained here in the Middle East. That is why it is so important. I would also like to tell you, children, you'll require to read your page number 32 to 38 of your NCERT, in which you will be further knowing about your Gulf War and certain details about your unipolar world. Thank you and have a nice day, children. Thank you.